Does this face look familiar? What about this? They could well be your forefathers. On June 29, 2025, the Times of India revealed these faces. Faces of two men who are believed to have walked the earth of Keeladi, a village 12 kilometers southeast of Madurai, in the 6th century BCE. And that was putting a face to an advanced civilization that thrived in the Dravidian land 2,500 years ago. This little village, Keeladi, is rewriting the history of ancient South India. Since 2015, Keeladi has fascinated archaeologists and the public alike. After the Archaeological Survey of India left the excavation halfway through, the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology took over. About 10 seasons of excavations have thrown up a treasure trove. Potsherds, beads, coins, scripts, spindles, residue of dyes, they all point to an advanced civilization. The Times of India sent its reporter A. Raghuraman to Keeladi to get a first-hand account. Here's what he has to say.
Standing next to the brick structures, I thought that this is just a tip of an iceberg. There could be huge repository of artifacts one can find under the coconut grove surrounding that area. And as someone who covers archaeology and history, I felt that these people, these Sangam age people, were technologically very advanced in that time.
Carbon dating by international labs have confirmed Keeladi's antiquity to 580 BCE. This places it alongside the urbanization of the Gangetic Plains and marks it as India's second wave of urbanization. Among the most significant finds are Tamil Brahmi script etched on potsherds. They date back to the 6th century BC. Names like Athan and Senthan, deciphered from the script, are common names that echo through Sangam literature. Keeladi was more than a settlement. It was an industrial hub. Evidence of weaving, iron smelting, bead making and dyeing show a thriving economy. Farmers still grow cotton here, though the Vaigai River no longer waters the fields. Roman copper coins and glossy red pottery from Aratian reveal Keeladi's global connections. Traders sailed up the Vaigai from Alagankulam, bringing in horses and wine and taking back fine cotton, iron tools and gemstones. Life in Keeladi was vibrant. People ate rice, millet, mutton, pig and venison. They used turmeric, tamarind and coconut oil. Women ginned cotton, men dyed yarn, and craftsmen polished carnelian into beads. The bones of a humped bull found here link Keeladi to the ancient sport of Eruthaluvutan, now known as Jallikattu. This tradition continues in nearby Avaniyapuram. At Kondagai, Keeladi's burial site, archaeologists found remarkably preserved skulls. UK researchers used forensic reconstruction to digitally sculpt the faces of the two individuals. Using cranial measurements and orthodontic standards, scientists estimated missing jawlines and facial features. They recreated soft tissue, muscle, fat, and skin. The eyes, nose, and mouth were estimated on the skull's characteristics and anatomical relationships. Based on photographic database, they assigned the color and texture of the skin and eyes. The result: two faces with unmistakably South Indian features and ancestral traces of West Eurasian and Austroasiatic lineages. The Times of India spoke to G. Kumaresan, Professor of Genetics at Madurai Kamarajar University,
to reconstruct the facial features of these skulls. And two skulls had reasonably preserved components, and we collaborated with John Moose University Face Lab at UK, and there is a team. They were specialized in reconstructing the facial features from the skulls for forensic as well as for archaeological purposes. The archaeology department collaborated with them, and we Madurai Commerce University has played a role in doing the CT scan imaging of all these skulls, and then making them into digital formats.
Studies by Deccan College, Pune show these individuals were around 50 years old. Keeladi's men stood about 5 feet 7 inches tall, women around 5 feet 2. While reconstruction has been done for Indus Valley sites like Keeladi, this is the first time ancient South Indian faces have been brought to life. These reconstructions make history tangible. They help us connect with our ancestors and may even help trace the genetic ancestry of Sangam age Tamils. From mud and bone to flesh and face, Keeladi's people speak again. And for the first time, we are beginning to see who they really were. Keeladi, where history finds a face.